All right, RadioOnFire.com. We are back in the building. Star and Pebbles. Hey, Pebbles.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
All right.
What are you writing
I'm
down?
writing notes. I always write notes when I do a show. I'm going to make sure I'm, somewhat sort of on point. Sugar Mama Radio. Again. That show's on when?
They're on Mondays.
Okay, just want to make sure. And you said
They
those
wanted to
names
see.
again?
They wanted to see you yesterday.
I want to see them too. I'll stick around.
No, listen, Sugar Mama Radio. He wants to do more than see y'all, okay? He said it already. He wants to do more than see y'all.
Can they do a special this week before Monday? I mean, I'll stick around for a couple of days.
I think I can definitely arrange that.
And what are their names again? Shamika
and
Shamika.
Chanel Nicole.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to make that happen.
Okay, Shamika
and Chanel.
Okay,
yeah.
and which one is the one with the double D?
I'm sure that's beyond a double D because if I'm a triple F, she has to be more than a double D.
Okay.
A triple
All right, here
F?
we are, RadioOnFire.com. How long have you guys been up and running the other station? But you have some really great shows.
A year and a half.
Okay.
At RadioOnFire.com. But we've done other things, but this operation 1 year and a half.
Okay. And I see you guys have been really covering the Freddie Gray debacle, shall we say? Anything that people don't know on the outside that is brewing or bubbling? I mean, his death has been ruled a homicide. Anything that we don't know on the outside? Because again, Baltimore is under the microscope right now. So we're looking to you guys to really show us something by way of police reform or something, because the people were really fucking upset by way of the Michael Brown, outcome. Anything we need to know?
I mean, we've definitely been out there. It's been a lot of, it's been a lot of talk. A lot of people upset at the media for showing, the bad side of Baltimore.
Okay. I don't hear you too good. Just so you know that.
Showing the bad side of Baltimore. Let me see what I can do about that.
I don't hear your headphones. I don't hear your microphone. Have you been on the location as well, Pebbles?
I went one day. I personally prefer to stay away from the things. I did go one day, like I said, during the time when it was supposed to be my sports show. I went down there with Diamond K, and it just happened to be. Okay. They were in the street, they were doing something positive. They was doing the Zumba, dancing in the street, and there had to be one asshole out there yelling, fuck the police, and which tried to get everybody
I think
else
that's a
all
beautiful
riled
chant.
up.
Fuck the police. Yeah.
I don't want to fuck the police. But, this is one person, and then it's, I think an older lady calmed him down. So then they got back to dancing and, and then they had prayer, I believe.
Yeah, they had prayer.
I have no problem with more shit burning down, to be honest with you. I mean, of course, I want to see police reform, and we want, a full investigation with regards to Freddie Gray. I don't even want to scream justice just yet because I don't know the particulars. I don't want to come down here like I'm just trying to incite a fucking riot. I mean, you guys have been doing that anyway. But I have no problem with shit burning down.
I do. When you're burning down your own community, you're burning it. And now it was a lot of elderly people.
You live in a nice part of town anyway, so it's, you're not.
So I know people down there. And there was a lot of elderly people saying that they couldn't get their medicine from that CVS. So, they had to go up in there and steal the perks so that they can sell them.
The needs of the many far outweigh the problems of the few.
And again, they burn down things that they need now. So now they have to get their dumbasses on the bus and bust their dumbasses over to a store so that they can get what they need.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to drive, but those dumbasses are going to catch the bus. Yeah, because that's dumb. Now, let me tell you this. I'm looking into this camera and I want to say this. Whoever went to the hair store, that's who I need to see because some people was trying to get their hair done, and I could have helped them out. So I saw all y'all going in the store.
You do hair?
I saw a couple people.
You do hair?
No? In the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have got some discounted hair. I saw one person I know going in that store. I'm not going to shout you out, though.
Yeah, but please don't start the snitching on my time.
Yeah, I don't do no snitching. I don't do any snitching.
Is that camera rolling or not yet? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is? Mm-hmm. Okay. I would like to acknowledge the 12 o'clock boys. I watched that documentary. Are you guys Do you have any family within that?
I know some of them, but no
that
family.
team?
No family.
No?
I just know.
Hell of a
some.
documentary. You saw it, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
The young man who was the star or who the documentary was featured on, is he still in Baltimore? Do you know? Is he alive?
He is. He in Baltimore.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Okay. I can't.
But he's still here.
He's here. I remember they did a for the Lil Dev, which was another good rider. Okay. When he passed away, he was out there doing a ride up and down Ricestown Road with everybody else.
Hell of a documentary. I really enjoyed it. And for those of you who don't know, the 12 O'Clock Boys is a bike culture of young people who ride their ATVs and dirt bikes through the streets of Baltimore, Maryland, and
doing tricks. Yeah. That's the most important part about it, I believe, doing the tricks. But that's we can highlight the 12 O'Clock Boys, but let's also keep in mind that a young lady was just hit and killed by somebody doing tricks.
What, like 3 days ago?
Right, 3 or 4 days ago. She was walking to her vehicle to go home to her child, and somebody hit her, and they kept going. Nobody stopped for her.
Now let's say.
So they may not be 12 O'Clock Boys,
watching, but so it was a working lady. Mm-hmm. This was in a parking lot. Mm-hmm. She was in the parking lot watching the bikers doing their tricks, and ended up getting hit by one of the bikers, and they killed her. And
Caucasian woman or African American?
African American.
African American.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, even if she was watching, to leave her there. Come on.
Well,
accident
do we really
want
to put that on the 12 O'Clock Boys? Do you know?
I didn't see it, and I said that. I said they may not be.
Gotcha.
They may not be a 12 O'Clock Boy, but the dirt bikes. Period. I've had an experience where a dirt bike rider ran into my car, and when I got out, he got up, got on his bike, and got out of there.
Oh.
So
BMW?
No.
Okay. Just asking. Hey, can I acknowledge my Shot 97 Facebook group?
Right. Is Mercedes close enough? Oh, okay.
I want to acknowledge the Shot 97 Facebook group who have supported me and my trip to Atlanta and also to Baltimore, Maryland. I'll hit you folks on Twitter, and I've got a bunch of pictures for Instagram as well. I just need a little time because I'm not that IG, friendly and all that sort of jazz.
He's slow, he's saying.
Yeah, I am.
So what?
We have a guest.
We're Taurus. We understand each other. What are you talking about? Stop it.
But Shot 97 is a very powerful movement. How did that come about?
Well, the name Shot 97, I take full credit for that name back in 1997 when I was a writer for the Source magazine. I used to write a column called Reality Check, and I envisioned a fictitious radio station. And at the time, there was Hot 97 in New York City, but I just added an S. And it was like a comical story. And I referred to the radio station in the story as Shot 97. Now, a couple of years later, Wendy Williams, who I love and respect, she was referring to the radio station as Shot 97. So many people, assumed that she was the first one to call it that. But... Or to coin that term. But in reality, it was in the Reality Check column that I used to write under the tag name of Buck Wild. So I actually trademarked it and decided to launch it as an internet platform. And the radio station, Hot 97, they actually sent me a cease and desist. And I politely told them to go fuck themselves because I do own the trademark. And that's it.
And as he said, he's paid money to no one. In regards to
that's a whole nother story. I was just talking about some of the legal things that come along with this particular arena of entertainment. Sometimes you can say something and before you know it you do get hit with a cease and desist, which could lead to a legal suit.
You've definitely have not been a stranger to the camera. He was on Chappelle's show. I saw him on an
Dave
episode
Chappelle,
of
good
Chappelle's
guy.
show. What was that experience like?
I'm very flattered when anyone borrows or takes anything from me. And we used to do a skit on the Star and Buck Wild show in 2000 called White Power Wednesdays. and we used to allow white people to call in and be proud of their white heritage, race, and what have you, to kind of counter what was going on the station. And I don't know when the Dave Chappelle launched, but it was after we were doing that white power, segment for a couple of months, possibly even a year. I don't recall. And he came out with this white power skit, and I thought it was cool. I never said anything sideways about Dave Chappelle. I'd met him a few times. Awesome guy. But I'm sorry. What was the question again?
Well, you were in the player.
Dave Chappelle.
Hater,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm a writer, and I always have been, going back to the early 1992. So I was we were talking about doing literally a ball called the Haters Ball, and we were going to invite the listeners to the Star and Buck Wild Showdown and a bunch of other things. A couple of months later, I get a call from one of the producers of the Dave Chappelle show saying, "Hey, we're going to do a segment called the Haters Ball, or Hater something, and we were wondering if you would, come on it." And I said, "That's kind of odd." I said, "Okay, I'll come." I never said, "Hey, you're stealing my shit." I never did that, because that's what everybody claims in hip hop. Somebody stole their shit. I've never said that, and I won't say that. I was flattered that they reached out to me, so I went down there, and it was just one take. I was there with Ice-T and some other people, and I still get some type of small, residual till this day, once a year for that particular show. So that's how that came about. And Dave Chappelle and I, we shook hands. There was nothing weird or salty, and I never will say anything about something like that. I mean, he was kind enough and respectful enough to at least call me, even if they never even heard of the Star and Buck Wild Player Haters Ball or Haters Ball. At least they reached out, and I have a lot of respect for that man. That's it.
Okay.
Any chance rather of you going back into reality TV?
Reality TV?
Yeah.
I'm open for a lot of different things.
That jacket that you had on in this one segment was me.
The Victory Tour jacket you're talking about on the show, The Gossip Game. It was a god-awful show with Kay Fox and
VH1,
Yee.
right?
What's that?
That was VH1?
VH1.
Okay.
Mona Scott and Tone Boots and some other folks, I was part of their show, and I had a great time. Yeah. I mean, the show didn't get picked up for a second season. The show was a total piece of shit. Let's just keep it real. But I had a good time. So,
you were the only thing entertaining about
thank you.
the show.
Thank you.
I don't.
It used to come on. I think it came on after. Maybe it came on after Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
like 11 o'clock.
It was one season.
Oh, okay. That's the show. I didn't watch it.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I think I
It
watched
should have been
episode.
good. It should have been good though. It should have been good.
No. Let's not get crazy. You had Angela Yee and Kay Fox. They were both, on competitive radio stations, and if anybody should have spearheaded some type of credibility to the show, it was those two. I mean, I was just, somebody who popped up once in a blue fucking moon on the show, wearing the Captain Crunch jacket, as you stated. And this is 2013 on VH1. So I had a good time. So, I mean, I'll do some other stuff, I'm sure. But for right now, I'm just focusing on Shot 97 and talk radio. That's my thing.
And donations is such a big part of your show.
Yes, he said donations. That's 3,000 times.
Absolutely. Explain? I want you to explain why that is important.
Well, people of color have given so much to the music industry for free for centuries, and whether they've been ripped off or not, or things have been stolen from them, people of color shouldn't be giving away free content, in my opinion, just because there's this whole sharing thing on the fucking internet. And if you look at the people who are behind some of the platforms such as Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook asked for fucking donations. You know this, yes?
Yes, I saw it.
Firefox, Wikipedia, they all ask for donations.
Yeah.
So why should I not ask for fucking donations? I mean, show some appreciation to what it is that I do. I mean, I put a lot of fucking effort and time and preparation into what I hope is quality content. So, I mean, and even going back to the 70s, I mean, I was born in 64. So I remember growing up in the 70s, PBS, public broadcasting, and other different platforms, whether it be some type of classical shows on television, they would always ask for donations. So there's no fucking shame in asking for a donation. I mean, the churches get tax-free, exempt, status, and they ask for fucking donations. Now, it's called tithes, respectfully.
Tithes and offerings.
Yeah, tithes and offerings. But now, there's nothing wrong with it, and I'm very proud of the fact that, what it is that I do, people show their appreciation by way of, sending a small donation. So, have you guys got your donation button popping? I went on RadioFire.com, and I don't see your button, Diamond K.
There's a small button at the top.
I clicked on it, and it didn't take me to the donation page.
Yeah.
Get your weight up. Get your weight up. And also, let me just add this. And respectfully to datpiff.com and other platforms that post people's fucking mix CDs and shit like that, you should be getting something for your fucking efforts. And last year I was talking to someone about creating a website similar to datpiff.com, and the conversation just fell on deaf ears. But I would love to do something similar to datpiff.com. If anyone out there is a web developer and you want to partner up with me, please holler at me. There should be donate buttons next to people's fucking mix CDs. I mean, why should it just be a free fucking project that you're giving away? If you went into the studio and you paid producers, you paid somebody to fucking, spit some bars on your shit, you should get some type of fucking donation for that. So that's part of my reasoning behind asking for donations within the world of entertainment.
I mean, it makes sense.
At some point, I'm going to be asking for money for a private jet like Creflo Dollar, but that's later on down the road. I'm joking. Hey, I'm in B-More.
And he's going to be here for a couple of days.
I think I'm going to be here for 2 days, unless people want me to stick around for Saturday. I'll talk to the folks in my Facebook group. I don't know, what we're doing by way of donations, but I'm willing to stay until Saturday for the rally. So any
alleged
rally.
Any events any events related to this you're willing to go to?
Not any events. I'm passionate about the police, violating human rights here in America. So this is a big concern of mine. I'm a 51-year-old man. I have no biological kids, but I feel for people who do have kids, whether they be pre-teenagers, teenagers, or someone's, daughter or someone's auntie or uncle. I mean, the cops have no fucking, it's just, they're reckless. Let me just say it. They're reckless. They're tasing people. They're taking us clearly to the police state, and the motto now of comply or die is more prevalent than ever. So
the problem that I have is this: the next situation that happens in another city, where you have an incident where a police officer or someone loses their life at the hands of a police officer, however it happens, shooting, whatever. Did we in Baltimore set the precedent as to how you react to get charges brought?
I don't know. I have a lot of respect for what has happened in Baltimore, and that's why I'm here. If I'm going to talk it, I have to walk it. I don't know. You guys you've gotten 6 indictments, but now keep in mind, George Zimmerman was indicted as well. He walked. So I hope that.
And went to
what's
court
that?
And he went to court.
Yeah,
and walked.
yeah. He
so
walked.
It just wasn't. And these cops are asking that the charge. I think it's like 2 of them are asking that the charges be dropped.
I think it's more than 2. I think it's your police union up in New York. It's called the PBA, Police Benevolent Association. I don't know what it's called here, but I saw the letter that they sent to Maryland.
The FOP, yeah.
FOP.
Maryland Mosby.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's more than 2 people. I mean, there's a groundswell of these fucking hateful ass cops, and more than likely, I would be willing to bet that at least 75% of the cops, the drug addicts, high on authority in Baltimore, are not even educated. I bet you they're just fucking either have a high school diploma or a fucking GED. That's the goddamn problem.
I can't find it, but it was a 17-year-old that was recently shot, and they said that the police wasn't going to face charges. I was looking for it in my crime group, but I don't see it.
Well, it's a conversation that can branch off into many different types of, areas. I mean, of course, we do have people, not just black, but Caucasian and Hispanic and Asian as well, that are overly aggressive towards the police. There is a certain disrespect towards law enforcement, but at the same time, there is just not enough of an effort, if you ask me, on the part of police to at least try to stabilize things. They have this attitude that we're just living in a police nation and everything is a fucking exercise. I mean, how many days was it before before they went into Ferguson, Missouri, and almost declared fucking martial law, the National Guard. And the National Guard came into Baltimore as well. And it's almost like they want to do these exercises for something bigger down the road. And I think that's just bullshit.
I mean, it really was uncomfortable with the curfew popping.
I was too, and I disobeyed it.
Soldiers walking
you
up
don't
and
live in
down
the hood.
the
What are you
streets.
talking about? You live in a nice area. What do you mean you're comfortable? You had a curfew in your area?
Yeah, I'm still in the city. It's just.
Well, you're near the county.
I
but
disobeyed
Was
it.
there a curfew in your area, Pebbles? Keep it real.
Yes, even my son came home after 11 o'clock. He's 18.
I pushed the curfew a
say
little
so.
far. I pushed it like 10:45.
I was out.
Like 10:45.
That was my birthday weekend. How y'all gonna do that?
Oh.
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna
You just
turn
want
up.
to turn up. Fuck the curfew.
Yes, that's exactly how I felt.
Have you ever been tased?
No, but I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Please.
I've never been tased. I don't want to be tased. And not over some fucking, drug addict cop who's just on some
Maced.
bullshit.
Have you been maced?
Not by the police.
Who was she?
She's a vicious white bitch. She's on some bullshit, and that's another story.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I've never been either one. So
Have you maced anybody?
yes. Why you looking like that? Yes.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that.
You surprised?
Care to share?
No.
Okay.
Lady or man?
Hey,
Man.
I'm going to turn up on these
Okay.
streets of Baltimore tonight. Where should I be headed?
It's a Tuesday night. It's a
Going up
What's
on a
poppin'?
Tuesday.
I'm not going to no strip clubs.
I was just gonna say, you go
I'm
to
not
the
tipping no
block.
thirsty bitches on Molly. I'm not doing that. But is there someplace I should be on a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No?
I can't tell. I don't
Moby's
post.
has
Hit me on
Old
Twitter if you're in B-More and you're out there. I might hang out for another day or two.
He not coming to your house.
He might.
Oh, maybe he will. I don't know.
Let's see if we can get the Michael Jackson impersonator. I would like to interview him here on Radio on Fire. If we
You
can.
want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a connect to him. If you're serious,
Yeah,
we can set that up.
let's set it up.
We can set that up. Once again, your donate button. How can they reach that? Hit that. Hit the donate button.
Shot97.com. I'm out here on the front lines for those of you who respect my grind. But more important than that, again, thank you guys for being the voice of the streets, RadioOnFire.com. And please keep me abreast, throughout the rest of the week. I'm sure I'll be back. But congratulations to the change that has been brought about by way of the indictments.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It looks like in the heart of the hood at Pearl's place.
What's
Something
that?
is going on.
Pearl's place.
What's that?
Yes.
Okay, so
That's what's popping tonight?
that's
That's what they say.
That's in the hood. Pearl's place.
Now,
Okay.
Is that a strip club? Because I'm not
No.
tipping no
No,
bitches.
It's not a strip club, but I just happen to, pull up one of the DJs.
Tip
and
a pimp. That's
it's
what
called
it is.
Fat Tuesdays at Pearl's place.
Okay.
From 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. is what it
Okay.
says.
I might slide by there. Pearl's Place.
Okay. All right. You got
Thank you,
Yeah.
folks. Thank you.
There it is. All right.